Hello everyone, and welcome to Divine Debut. Welcome to our company. Welcome to this group of like-minded people that could be sharing their paths, sharing their journeys. Hope you're all doing well. Five of Swords, Queen of Cups, Three of Pentacles. This could be related to a matter of emotion, love, concerning three people, Three of Pentacles, right? A work situation as well. There's conflict, Five of Swords, competition. Whatever it is you're trying to manifest, you're hoping to create, use your intuition moving forward. Queen of Cups is very nurturing, very loving, very open-hearted. She holds the Ace of Cups. So she's very much about sacrifice. But remember to trust your intuition. As I was pre-shuffling before I opened cam, everyone, we had I had two cards open, the Nine of Cups and the Lovers. So this is in relation to, obviously, some sort of a decision that's hard to make. Right, Gemini, the North Node is there. Could be in relation to getting good news about a wish fulfillment, even though it's uncomfortable. Emotionally, we need to be strong, looking towards what is our higher calling. Let's take today's messages. I think I want to do it a little bit differently. So the 7th of September, everyone, and happy birthday if you are celebrating your birthday today, my dear Virgos. What's going on the 7th? So we have Pisces, lots of fresh energies, Aries, so water and a fire. Seven of Cups, there's the Piscean energy once more. Okay, Page of Wands is usually my Aries card, could be Sag as well. We've got the Three of Cups here. The Five of Cups, lots of cups. 357. I don't know what the number 357 means to you. And we've got the King of Swords. King of Swords, which can speak to conversations, clarity, legalities. Remember that the Three of Cups, Three Cups can speak to a situation where there's three people again, but Three of Cups is also a rekindling of a situation. Five of Cups comes after that. As you could see in this deck, the pre-Raphaelite tarot, she's got the Four Cups that are separate from the Ace of Cups that she's holding. So this small offer, this unexpected offer, which maybe for someone it wasn't enough, or this could be related to fresh energies or childlike energies. Remember, we had the Queen of Cups that fell through before, which does speak to mature energy. Here we've got immature energies. King of Swords, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Wow. 10 of Swords, unbelievable. So there has been some sort of an ending here. I don't know, here maybe someone was confused about taking, a risk, moving forward, moving towards what it is that they love, what makes them happy. Remember, the Five of Cups can speak to regrets as well. To me, this is very similar to repetition, because something about the past, a small offer of love. Remember, the Pisces card page holds that Ace of Cups, which she's holding here. So there's been confusion about moving forward. Or someone, let's say, because fire, of course, fire does speak to what it is we desire. It's all about taking action. But what comes after is the Seven of Cups, which could speak to someone who's got lots of choices and is confused on whether maybe even there is competition. Remember that Five of Swords. Maybe someone's not out of a love triangle or a situation where they had other things that they needed to deal with, other people that they needed to care for, or being in another connection as well. But the general energy speaks to some form of an ending. So it's hard, it's been hard, but again, this is a restart. Two of Pentacles, choices, things being up in the air. And the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands, Sagittarian energy. Knight of Wands, someone is very exhausted. They're exhausted. This could be someone that travels. We've got the Page and the Knight. This could be a traveler, someone who travels for work, someone who's they've been running with what they desire, right? But remember also that the Knight of Wands can also speak to physical distance, but there is exhaustion. This knight here, he's off his horse, which he's actually, still taking the stride towards what it is that they want to start. Could it be a project? Could it be a love relationship? And we've got the Ten of Wands here, which another 10 speaks to, again, an ending. Something's been exhausting emotionally, physically, psychologically. The Ten of Swords is, I can't do this anymore. Something needs to change here. What needs to change? Is it the Ace of Swords? That's what the King of Swords holds, right? So is it matters of truth? Is it matters of litigation? Is it matters of, having those truthful conversations because things have been up in the air? And we've got 7 and 5 is 12 and 3 is 15, 16 cups. 16, which is Uranus, the Tower, Uranus in Taurus. So what's going on the 7th of September? And we're in the new moon, everyone. The new moon was exact a few hours ago. We've got very similar to the Three of Cups. It speaks to community, and again it's a number 7. It does remind me of the Three of Cups. So coming together, sharing, celebrating with people that feel as though they're part of your family. They could be this could also be a group effort concerning something it is that, remember, cups are emotional, but they're also very creative. A group effort, 3 of Cups, 3 people. Let's see. We've got appreciation, number 15. This is appreciating what you've got and, looking around you. Appreciating that maybe, because if you could see around her, I mean, the blossoms are further away from her, but she's holding that blossom. So this is sort of like focusing in on what it is that you love, and not forgetting that if things seem a little bit bleak right now, it can be speaking to holding on to that idea that it is what it is that you love, and appreciating where you are in the now, even if you are sort of stuck. 15, remember, is the devil. And we've got the journey. So number 2. 2 does speak to balance. It speaks to making a choice where there's been a dilemma. She's taking the journey, and this can speak to a physical journey as well. The signposts are showing her the way. And we've got the World, and the World is a 29. 29, which equals 11. The World card, either taking that journey to end up a cycle in your life. Okay, maybe there is appreciation. Someone is, even though they cannot really see the outcome right now of a reconciliation or the possibility of celebrating something, appreciating that the spirit will show you the way. I'd like to read the appreciation card for a moment. Number 15, which does add up to a 6 as well. 6 does speak to balance. This card shows a woman holding a single rose. She enjoys the scent and beauty of the single blossom, yet around and behind her are bramble bushes. She could be focusing on these, worried that she might get caught up in their prickly branches or difficulty. Instead, she's pausing to experience the blessing of this single flower. The sun is breaking through the clouds, shining on her choice and on the tiny buds waiting to open up. This card upright is telling you that you have much to be grateful for, and like the flowering bush behind the woman on the card, there is more to come that you can't yet see. Congratulate yourself for every moment that you choose appreciation. This decision shifts your consciousness from lack to value, and it's guaranteed to bring more worth and richness of life to you. Okay, so 7 and 6, 13 and 2 is 15, and 11 is 26, which equals an 8. 8 is the strength card, which speaks to courage, speaks to patience, speaks to believing in your higher self and your abilities. And the strength card could also speak to a form of control. So those of you that have been in a controlling situation where there's been a sense of lack, or someone's left you in the dark concerning a reconciliation or a celebration, here it says with the 5 of Cups that you need to shift your focus. Stop focusing on, past regrets and grievances in your life. It's time to stand strong. This is my Aquarius card, which does speak to future. It does speak to strength, the strength of the mind. And the cross fell out. The cross, which is number 36. This does speak to a heavy burden concerning the next 2-3 weeks. Okay, someone's convictions, suffering, burdens. We've got the ship, which speaks to transition. This can speak to physical movement, of course. So a shift from the burdens, holding on also to what it is that you believe, even if you can't see the final outcome. You need to stand strong, stand firm, stand strong in your convictions. Trust in that. Trust in what Spirit is telling you. The ship does speak to Jupiter in Sagittarius, which Jupiter in Sag means expansion. Again, your beliefs, because the burden is only a short time now. You are transitioning towards something that will help you expand. This could be you're starting a new adventure in your life. This could also speak to a farewell or an ending in a certain situation. And there's the card of transition again, which is the storks. So this, wherever you're moving to, will be a long-lasting chapter in your life. And this is Mercury in Gemini. Okay, this does speak to, we've got 2 cards of transition. As you could see, the nest, they're building the nest for their little ones. And what do storks bring? They bring the child something new. And it's a 17. Again, 17 is the star card, which can be physically at a distance. This could speak to communication, right? Aquarius. Jupiter is transiting through Aquarius. So as Jupiter is retrograding and will return back, we'll be passing over the same degrees of Aquarius. Something obviously is ending here for you. We're in transition mode collectively as well. In the world, humanity is transitioning from heaviness. And remember, the cross does speak to religion as well. Now, Pisces can also speak to what it is that we believe in. Remember that Jupiter touched on Pisces and will be returning to Pisces at the end of this year. So Jupiter is very strong in Pisces, and Jupiter is telling us that the work is being done. Jupiter is providing, doing the work. Jupiter can speak to abundance, expansion, growth, justice, any matters of law, and a sense of freeing oneself up where there's been heaviness, difficulties that have been holding us back from what our calling is. And we've got number 2, everyone, the clover, which is also a Jupiter and Sagittarius energy. The clover speaks to a short time of luck, a moment of luck. Remember, we've had Jupiter trining over to Venus in Libra. Beautiful. And this new moon was also trining over to Uranus, moving through Taurus. This new moon in Virgo, remember, 2 earth signs work well together. So there's an open window of good luck and a moment of, grab this chance, because chances, luck doesn't stick around for too long. You've got to grab it. Go for it. Now, there will be a lot of communication maybe. There's been also a lot of nervousness. What do I do? And this could speak to also the 3 of Cups. You could be communicating with your community, a group of friends, where there's a lot of news, a lot of conversation. There's nervousness. Number 12. 12 again. 12 seems to come up all the time. And this nervousness or this excitement, again, could be very temporary. It is a card of worry, but it's also a card of excitement. Okay, a lot of, for some of you, it could be more anxiety than anything else. Be careful, this can also speak to gossip, as does the 3 of Cups and the community card. This is in relation to a commitment, okay, or a contract. Right, number 25. This could be a literal contract. Mercury's still direct for a few more. What's today, the 7th? After the 20th, do not sign any contracts. It'll be a bit risky, that you won't be happy with, the contract, whatever it is, the communication, anything it is, anything relative to Mercury, which will be retrograding. So this does speak to a marriage, a commitment, a contract. Wow, there is the fish again. Prosperity. There's a sense of excitement here, but also anxiety. We've got 2 sides of the coin here, I feel. Some of you are fearing the worst. Very anxious about this, but things happen for certain reasons. The open door of opportunity here is open for a moment. It's time to take a chance. It's time to be ready to go on that journey. It can be a literal journey. Remember, even if it could be exhausting, the decision is hard, you're fearing the worst, but this is a restart. 10 of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles. She's very motherly. Virgo energy, Virgo, Capricorn. For some of you, I suppose it could be Taurus as well. But remember that she's very much about being there. She wants something that's stable, certain, long-term, something that's going to provide her with security so that therefore she could provide security for others. That's the energy of Virgo as the sun is transiting through Virgo. So a heavy weight is ending for this Queen of Pentacles. Okay? 10 of Wands. But she can peek through these wands. She knows what her goal is. But she's, doing the work. It could be backbreaking. It could be exhausting. It could be a move that she's wanting to make physically, emotionally, where business is concerned, money matters, whatever it is. We're in transition mode, moving away from the difficulty. 2 of Pentacles can also be she's working 2 jobs, right? But remember, the Ace of Swords does speak to victory, clarity, new beginning. 9, 12, and 8 is 20, 22, everyone. So yes, 22. Venus in Libra, 6 to 7 weeks. If you're waiting on someone that's hesitating on making a decision, this next 6 to 7 weeks will be very important. So since we're on the 7th of September, roughly there, first week of September, we're talking about the end of October, when the planets, the outer planets, will be turning direct. It's all forward movement. What's going on, please, Spirit? What is it that we need to know? We have lunar eclipse and change. This could be relating to the lunar eclipse in the middle of the year. We are in the midst of eclipse seasons, the middle of the year and the end of year eclipses. We're right smack bang in the middle. And it says change. Again, transition. 43 equals a 7. That is the Chariot, Cancer. We've got Taurus, and I have number 14, which equals a 5, and that is the Hierophant. We've got the 7 and the 5 here, and we've got Mars and Force. Mars, another 5. We've got a 7 and 2 5s, that's 17 again. Mars, not an easy energy, with a word force here. Mars does speak to passion, desire, fire, force. Someone is forced to changes. Taurus is strong here. We've also got Mars. Mars rules Aries and Scorpio. And a lunar eclipse obviously says that something is being eclipsed from our lives, something that we have maybe that made us feel comfortable, or whatever is being eclipsed is because of, it could be a money situation. Taurus is a money house. It's what I have. It's what makes me feel good or not. Fixed earth. Fixed earth is hard. They need force. They're forced to change. And with everything that's going on in astrology, it's understandable. It's understandable. As Uranus transiting through Taurus will bring the changes, even if we're not willing to make them in our lives. We'll be forced to change. That's also, of course, whatever's going on in Aquarius. Saturn and Jupiter being there in retrograde. So we're looking, retrograde planets mean we're dealing with the past. We're in retrospective, right? We're looking back at past matters that we are calibrating, trying to fix right now. And it's not easy. We all know that. Imprisonment, another 29. Community is twice in the reading here. And we've got occupation. So it speaks to work. It speaks to putting in the work. Whatever has been holding you back, join forces with the people in your community, people that feel like or are family. Could be friendships that feel like family. Occupation, the occupation card speaks to hard work. It's a 7. Just like the lunar eclipse. 34. Oh, this is a 43. This is a 34. Still, the message is the same. It's not easy. We are being asked to put in the effort here. And we've got the Thief, number 24. And the Thief speaks to hardships, speaks to a moving away from whatever it is that's taking only from our lives and not providing, changing your trajectory from whatever is negative in your life, whoever is negative in your life. Remember, the Thief does speak to negativity. The Thief can also speak to, because it's a 24, and number 6 again, where there's been an imbalance and injustice. Could be concerning legalities as well. I'm going to take 2 more cards on the King of Swords. We have the 6 of Swords. And we've got the Ace of Cups, everyone. The Ace of Cups, which is that holy grail. Transitioning, again, the 6 of Swords, transitioning over water for some of you, or leaving the conflict. Now, we've got 7 swords here, which 7 swords speak to deception or stealth or loss or intelligence or as well. Doing something beneath the radar. Whatever transition or movement you're making, make sure you are careful with who you share your information with. Okay, it is the Virgo season. Try and read between the lines. Virgo's practical. Virgos make good detectives. Make sure you check your information. Make sure you're grounded and not up in the air. This is the Pisces, Pisces energy, which is opposite Virgo, that Virgo new moon. Remember, the Pisces can speak to Neptune, that clouded judgment. But I really like to see the King of Swords here, which will give us the power to be able to see through those, those cracks, through that deception maybe. So 6 of Swords, this clarity, this conversation, this news, these legalities, whatever movement we're making towards, what it is that we want to begin, because Ace of Cups is a new beginning. The possibilities are here, that the Ace of Cups is on offer here, a new beginning. Let's take the Sibilas for a moment. Wow, okay. We have the Namika, the female that takes off the mask, and we've got Prigione. So we're going to see the deception, or some truths will be revealed concerning any form of matters that are unknown, whatever's been holding us back. Okay, anything to do with the law, or it's the Capricorn card, that one for me. It's the blockages, and here we've got 5 of Cups, Allegrezza al cuore, so merriment and happiness. Need to change our focus and not keep ourselves being limited. Don't let others limit you moving towards what it is that will make you happy. 5 of Cups could be in relation to the past. We have the Artista, and the Artista is very similar to the King of Swords to me. This is a discovery that's made. It's the 7 of Cups, so therefore we will be seeing what the confusion was about, the deception. The Artista is a scientific breakthrough or discovery. It is the King of Swords, very similar. Someone who sits behind a desk, someone who's very intelligent. This could also speak to legalities. I suppose he could also be a doctor, for those of you that are looking at this reading as a health reading. We have Amika, the 4 of Wands. So this is balance and harmony where legalities are concerned. This could speak to legalities and divorce, separation, or this is a friend. Remember the community cards. A friend in need is a friend indeed. The Amika brings harmony. It's Venus in Libra. And the possibilities are here that someone breaks through from their, whatever's been holding them back concerning decisions. They want to put something stable and firm in their lives. And we've got the Ace of Cups, pleasant conversations around a table, everyone. Okay, Ace of Cups. Here we are. Absolutely beautiful. Ace of Cups twice. Whatever the discovery is, the difficulties, we are moving towards the Ace of Cups, a new beginning. Okay, so I will leave you with that. Thank you, everyone. Love and light. Talk to you soon.